Checking leakage and brazing. If a customer complains of no cooling into the machine, it can be a case of refrigerant leakage. To detect the leakage, following tools and material is required. High pressure gauge, nitrogen cylinder with double stage regulator and hose pipe, charging lines, brazing set, hand shut-off valve 1 4x1 inch, gauge manifold LP/HP gauges, adjustable spanner, ratchet key, refrigerant cylinder, soap water and brush.
Students, to show you in a better way, we have taken out the condensing unit so that you can see all the electrical and mechanical components with their working.
First of all, install a hand shut-off valve on the process tube charging line of the compressor with flare connections. On one end of hand shut-off valve, install a pressure gauge with rubber charging line. On the other end of the valve, connect a nitrogen cylinder having double stage pressure regulator. Release the nitrogen pressure from the cylinder valve slowly. Open the hand shut-off valve. Pressure starts to collect into the system. Fill the system with nitrogen 250 psi. Check the pressure in the gauge. Put soap solution on all suspected possible leaky joints. Detect the leaky joint. Mark it properly. Flush out the nitrogen from the system completely. Clean the leaky spot with file. Light the brazing torch, put goggles, apply brazing flux, heat the joints till red heat connection. Now touch brazing rod, let it melt, then the melted rod go full round. Stop brazing torch. Let the joint be cool. Put nitrogen pressure again and check the leakage again. Stand the pressure for some time, it should not fall down. Now the system is fully leak-proof. Evacuation. Now on one part of gauge manifold LP gauge, install a rubber charging line and connect it with type hand shut-off valve that is fixed on compressor process tube, that is charging line. To avoid the purging action of charging lines at the time of refrigerant charging, we can take a precaution step here. Purging is a process of releasing some refrigerant into the atmosphere to avoid the line air to enter into the system. But it is a malpractice. Install a rubber charging line on the middle port of the manifold and other end with the refrigerant cylinder. Cylinder valve remain closed till evacuation. On the third port of the manifold HP gauge, install the vacuum pump with the help of another charging line. Open the valves of the manifold and switch on the vacuum pump. During evacuation, dehydrate the system. Both the gauges of manifold show vacuum up to 30 inches of mercury, 100 microns within some time. Now close the manifold valve where the vacuum pump line is attached. Stand still the system in vacuum position for at least 2 hours and check if there's any shortfall in vacuum position. It should remain standstill at the same reading.